friends, welcome back to Yoga with Kaz. Today I'm going to share with you my absolute favourite mobility exercises. These are the ones I return to again and again as often as I can. Even when I'm short on time or I'm feeling a little bit off, I will come back to these exercises. They help me wake up the body and energize and just start the day right. So we're going to start on tabletop. So we'll just take a little breath first just to arrive on our mat. Take an inhale. And exhale. You have arrived. Let's get into tabletop. So just find your way here and bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. And let's just take a gentle round of cat and cow. So let's dip the belly down, arch into the spine, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, take an inhale. As we exhale, let's round the back, tuck the chin to the chest and your tailbone down. Really puff up the back here. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, round. And again. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Now come back to tabletop and then just push your hips back so they come over the heels. So we're going back towards a child's pose. Reach the hands forward. Draw your forehead down to the mat. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and start to round your back as your hips lift up. Take yourself all the way forward and then drop your hips down towards the floor. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears and just release your head up. Curl your head back and take an inhale. And then exhale, curl your chin to your chest as your back starts to round. Push yourself back towards a child's pose. So we're going to flow through these spinal waves, taking them a little bit faster. So take an inhale as your chin rolls to your chest, round your back. And then exhale as your hips drop down, drop the shoulders, lift the head. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, round the back, push back to child's pose. And again, inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl back to your child's pose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push back to child's pose. Take one breath. Reach your hands forward. Come onto the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to tabletop. And then just walk your knees in so they're back directly underneath your hips. Now let's just take the left knee towards the side and just start to circle that knee out and in. So just creating nice big circles with that knee. And take 3 in one direction and then reverse the circles and take them in the opposite direction. When you're on your last circle, bring that foot forward, step it to the outer edge of your left knee. Bring your hands in line with your foot and then drop your hips down. So you can walk that back foot back slightly if you need to. Open up the hip and just start to sway from side to side. Now when you do this, you can come onto the pinky edge of your left foot as you swing round and then bring the foot back down. So just opening up that hip, allowing the knee to fall to the side here. Just moving with your breath, getting a bit of mobilization into the hip, whatever feels good here. Okay, so now we're going to flow between lizard and half split. So come back to your lizard with your foot flat on the ground. And then inhale as you push your hips back. You can walk your hands back and flex your left toes up to the sky. Exhale there. Inhale as you come back to lizard, lift the chest. Exhale as you come back to your half split. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Exhale. This time in your half split, we're just going to hold for a breath or two. So just walk your hands further forward. Draw your head between your arms. Look toward your back thigh. Breathe. Now rebend that front knee. Bring your hands back. Let's take our left hand up to the sky. Take a twist. You can stay with your left hand up, or you can draw it back towards your right foot, so just to the back of the mat. And if you want to get a quad stretch in, which is a little bit more challenging, you can draw that back foot up and grab with your hand. Breathe. Now push the foot into the hand to really open up through that shoulder. And if you want a little bit more, you can come onto the pinky edge of that left foot there. Just allow the knee to really open up. You can also drop down onto your right forearm if that's available to you. And you can stay still or maybe rock. I love this one. It really does open up the body in the morning. So just find your breath wherever you're at. Now, without slingshotting that back foot, if you have it, just drop it down, bring your left hand back down, and bring yourselves back up onto your hands if you're not already. Bring your left foot back down to the floor, tuck your right toes, and let's just step that right foot forward. We're going to come into our yogi squat, so let's just lower our hips down. I'm just going to walk back slightly so you can see. So lower your hips down. And just take your time here. Maybe you find your heels are quite lifted, so you can rock over onto one side. So come onto the toes of the right foot, and your left heel can come down. So you find that you can find your heels coming down further towards the ground. And then take it to the other side. This is just a really nice way to open up into Malasana without going the full way down. If you find this pose a little bit challenging, this is probably my favorite way to ease into the body. And this is how I found a little bit more depth in my squat. So if you want to try this, you can. If you're fully comfortable in your yogi squat, you can just stay and take a few breaths. Maybe bring your hands to your heart center. Ground your heels down. Maybe you take twists. Lifting one arm. The other arm extends to this side. Maybe that feels good. And just always make sure you're moving, creating a little bit more mobility into the hips here. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And then plant your hands down. And then this time, step both legs back, come back to tabletop. Make sure that you're nicely aligned, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take those hip circles on the right. So circling that knee round. Just taking a moment here. Taking 3 large circles. And let's circle in the opposite direction as well. And last circle, your foot comes forward, step it to the outer edge of your mat. Hands in line with your foot, and you can walk that back knee back if you need to. Let's take those lizard rocks, so just rocking from side to side. You can come on the pinky edge of your right foot if that feels good. Just opening nicely through that hip. Just take a few breaths. Moving with intention. Okay, so just bringing that foot back flat on the ground. Let's push the hips back, flex those toes up to the sky, come into your half split, and then come back to your lunge. So inhale, lunge, exhale, half split. Inhale, lunge, exhale, half split. And again. Exhale. And then this time we're going to hold in our half split. So you can reach your hands forward, look between your arms, look towards your back thigh, take an inhale. And exhale. Come back to your lunge. And then plant your left hand down and take your right hand towards the sky. Take your twist. You can stay here or you can reach back towards the back of the room. Again, you can stay here or you can draw that foot in towards your hand. Really push the foot into the hands, open up the shoulder. Again, if you want to stay here, you can, or you can drop down onto that forearm if that's available to you. Take a couple of breaths. Let's take one more breath. Without slingshotting, release that back foot. Take the right hand back to the ground. Come back onto your hands if you're not already. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off, step that foot forward. Let's come back to our squat. So taking any variation that you want to take here, dropping maybe the knees from side to side, maybe coming onto one toe and then the other, maybe holding and just pulsing slightly, lifting the hips slightly and down, maybe taking your twists. Just make sure you're moving any way that feels good. Let's take one more breath. And then come all the way up to a forward fold. Hands come to the ground. Heel toe your feet in to hip distance. Take an inhale, halfway lift, look forward. And exhale, fold. Let's take the hands onto either elbows and just sway from side to side. Getting a bit of a bend in one leg and then the other. Just releasing any tension from the back. You can pulse up and down if you prefer. Just take a moment here. Take two more breaths. And then when you're ready, plant your hands down and step both legs back, come into a downward dog. And this is probably my favorite part. Let's just start to walk it out, move one heel down at a time. Just release any tension from the hamstrings, from the ankles. You can do whatever feels good here. So you can walk it out, look under one armpit and then the other. You can roll over on one toe and bring the top of the foot down and the other. You can take twists, so you can twist, look under one armpit, bring the hand to your ankle. And take it to the other side. You can move and get your shoulders involved, so just kind of rounding the shoulders. Getting a little bit more movement into the upper back. You can drop your hips to one side, lift the heels. Just make it your practice here, anything your body's asking for. Just move with intention, flow the body like you're dancing, moving and waking up your body in the morning. Let's take one breath, inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Drop your knees down. Come back onto the knees. And again, inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this style of practice. It's a nice, short, simple way to wake up your body, energize your mind, especially when you're short on time. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or if you have any ideas or anything that you would like me to include on my channel, please let me know there too. And I will try and involve them as much as I can. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.